So now we're going to do a running stitch around the rim, but we need to make it that the thread is long enough that it can go the whole way around. And this is so that we can make it the right size for your head, because it won't have quite as much stretch once we've got the stitch in there. And this is just to stop the rim from riding up. So we start at the back seam, because that's how people are going to look the least. And we sew it in just like we've done before. Working with quite a long bit of thread here, which isn't always easy. Oh, look at that, I've got it right through. Especially with hair in the mix. So you really want to make sure that this is in well. And what you might want to do if you're getting lots of hair caught is actually tie the hair away. I'm going to bring this down between my knees. Once you know that you're sewn in strongly, then always with your hand you're feeling that you've got both rims, not just the front rim. And then we're going to do a running stitch the whole way around. And this will stop the front rim from riding up and exposing your extensions. A running stitch is just like this, it's just in, out, what everyone thinks of as sewing. Basic sewing stitch. Now, nobody's going to really look at the back, but it's going to become a little bit more visible around the front. So, but like I said, these are under hats. We have to remind ourselves of that before we get too worried. The main thing is that we've got both rims as we go round, and that we let the hair fall naturally as it was. Don't change any of that. You'll find some variation as you're going around. There'll be some bits that it'll be really thin because it's just the two bits of hat together. Some bits that are bushy because you've got the hair going through, and then some bits are thick because you're going through silicone and they might need a bit of a push. Okay, now we're going to the front. So now I've come back to this centre seam again. Before doing the tie off like I normally would, I'm going to take it off of this mannequin and put it back on the head that the hair came from. So if this is for yourself, you put it back on your own head. And this is to make sure that we don't make this running stitch rim too tight. And when I know that it fits nicely and it's good tightness, then I would even urge, obviously you could take it off at this point, but I would even urge, if you get a friend or someone to help you, to just do this whilst it's attached, so we make sure that it's definitely the right width for your own head. So then, if that's all good and well and that feels comfortable, what I would then do is do that tying off that we have done many times already to make that secure at the rim. And we really don't want this one undoing, so I'm going to really make sure I've done lots, and I'm even going to go down through the middle of them all before cutting it really close. And that's the process. Once you've got this, you can wear all sorts of hats over the top, as I will demonstrate.